So, Shoot and Scoot is a noob. I'm just putting it out there before his teammates do. There you go, I said it. Here he is driving the Lowe. Not the Lowe as in the sex machine. The Lowe as in the German Tier 8 heavy tank. I'm sure that's what Barry White meant all the time when he was talking about Lowe. He is on the Polish map, who I can't pronounce. It is a Tier 10 game, and it's fair to say his team was a little bit weaker in terms of ability than the enemy team. Not that that matters a jot. However, he's coming out, he is a heavy, and he's going to come out and contest the buildings out here on the left. Now, my firm belief, and I know it is Shoot's as well, because we discussed this quite a lot when we played together, is that if you are bottom tier or even middle tier in a heavy, you're better off just playing it like a medium, so you go and fight where the mediums are, because you've got more chance of actually competing and doing damage against mediums and light tanks than you do against other heavies, because your gun just isn't good enough to compete against, you know, a tier 10 heavy or a tier 9 heavy. So rather than just moaning and bitching and crying, which is what, you know, most players do, you might as well just go and fight it out like a medium. And that's kind of what he does, and that's kind of what I do. And now he's in the noob machine. This thing, I mean, it's not fair. It used to be one of those tanks, and I don't know why it was the Lowe that was this tank, but it used to be the tank that all the new players into World of Tanks who just thought, I'll go and spend some money and buy a tank and I'll be better. I'll get better as a player. Went and spent their money on the Lowe. And I don't know why they did, but it got the Lowe a very, very bad name, because 9 times out of 10 the players who played it were god awful, and they didn't know what they were doing, and they had no business playing a tier 8 premium tank. Anyway, as a side show, anyone ever thought it would be a good option that there was a limit on how many games you played before you were allowed to buy tier 8? I know Wargaming would never do that, because all they care about is the money, but it would seem like a good option to me. Anyway, as a side show, they buffed the Lowe some time ago, and after the buff, the standard of play went up considerably. And the Lowe 8 is a much better tank than it used to be, because it's got some armour now, a little bit more speed. It used to be very, very slow. The armour was disappointing, and you kind of had to play it like a TD, because it just, yeah, it's just the way you had to play it. So now you can be a little bit more aggressive, particularly against lower tier tanks, or even same tier tanks. It'll stand up pretty well against most of them, because it has a very, very good gun. Very good gun. What is the gun on it? 105mm gun, 234 standard pen. Look at that. 320 average damage, puts a shot beautifully under the S1's lower plate. Does it have a lower plate? Well, anyway, wherever it is. And he's disappeared on this. Blind shot, because why not? Now, this map, I quite like this map actually, but it is a bit of a camp fest for a while. It's very big, which is the good thing about it. I think that's one of the things I like about this map, is that you can use a bit of tactics, a bit of mobility. Buildings or something going down there, so Shoot has a shot. Shoot has a shot. It's easy for me to say. Especially with a broke a tooth the other day, so I've got a temporary tooth in. So if I sound a bit it's because I got a temporary tooth. Hawk 12 heading down. We know there's a Tiger 2 out there somewhere. There's, oh blimey, there's also a whole different kettle of fish. A T-34. Tier 8 American tank. Stumpfwagen fired, but we were angled. Now our own teammates blocking us, but take down the kill. T-34s are removed. Enemy team is very heavy down the CD line, which is not great. Oh, nicely shot. I thought he was going to take out his own teammate's gun there, but manages to get the shot. What's this Hawk doing? What's he doing? He's going to die. He's down. Good. There's also, oh my word, they're all going balls deep on the Object 277. Is he coming back again? No, he's thinking about it. You can see he's thinking about it. Come on, you want to. There we go. And he is down. These two, the Object 277 and Shoot, have done an outstanding job together over here on this flank. Against a lot more tanks, and now finally defenders coming, and there's a Pantera coming up to help us out. However, the other flank is not looking so good. You can see the north has fallen entirely. Enemy team pushing round. Let's start out flanking our heavies, or Type 4 heavies, all that's left in the railway. Is it railway? Well, whatever it is, the loading yard there. Come on, Conqueror, you know you want to. Nice, right under his lower plate. Trouble is... Oh, come on, we can kill him. Oh, even with the skill round, couldn't kill him. Nice shot into the Pantera. He's down. 7 plays 9. He's had a beautiful game. And he likes this tank. It's not like Shoot to be aggressive. He's usually quite a passive player. I mean that in the nicest possible way, mate. But he is. He just tends to sit back. Likes TD play very much. And likes snipey gun tanks. But for some reason the Lowe just seems to fill him with love. I don't know why. Spirit of Barry is with him. Don't wait until that Carnarvon comes up. Oh, he took a shot at the commander's hatch and hit it. I know he's using skill rounds, but blimey, that was a hell of a shot. It's 8 plays 11. Come on, and takes down the Carnarvon for his third kill. Sorry. Trouble is, there's only 2 of them left. He's a little bit exposed here, and he's spotted. There was certain inevitability about that. Pantera hits him. Oof, there's a lot of fire coming down. But he's blocking a lot too. Oof, ow, ow, oh, ow. Tracked by the WZ, hit by the artillery. Also by the Pantera, I think, as well, although I don't think he penned. Trying to get a little bit of distance between him and the enemy. Oh, it's a back chat behind us. Oh, and a prototype in front of us. Oh my lord. Nice shot. Back chat's down. Can we turn an unlikely victory? Oh dear. Pantera's dead. It's just us. It's the 2 that held this flank at the beginning. The Object and Shoot in the Lowe. The tier 10 and the tier 8 holding up. Can they pull an unlikely victory out of it? Nice shot. He's forgotten he's on APCR at the moment, but can't blame him for that. There's a lot of enemy tanks. Can he face hug this thing? Aim for the cupola. Nice. Oh no, his turret's been taken out. Oh, and he gets the kill. Oh, they're clinging on. They're clinging on. Oh, and there's his buddies gone down. Oh no. Just the 1-1. Oh, he's got no chance here. He's on 54 health. Against WZ, who's on over 1,000. Which is not good. Plus the 2 artillery, of course, who can virtually splash him to death easily. So again, get some distance, move back, try and get some space. But no good, can't do anything about it, and that is it. Never mind. Great game though, really, really good game. So that was a heck of a game in a defeat, and as he says here in the subtitle, very bottom tier, shame all the 10s told him he should uninstall. Yeah. It was an ace tanker in a defeat, in a tier 8, in a tier 10 game. Absolute blistering match. Really did everything he possibly could to win that, and just fell a little bit short because nobody else gave him enough cover support at the time, just that object. Two of them had a brilliant game together. Shame they didn't platoon up. It would have been... Actually, they wouldn't have got any kind of medal, I don't think. Anyway, really good game. So ace tanker, bruiser, duelist, fighter, fire for effect, and of course high caliber. Finished up, unsurprisingly, top of his team, just shy of 5,000 damage and 4 kills. 932 base XP. This object came in second, 3,475 damage, 6 kills, 740 base XP. Shoot fired 21 shots, hit with 19, penned with 17 for that 5,000 damage. Took a whopping 11 hits, 5 of which penned, 6 didn't. So 1,500 damage, blocked 1,800. Looks like he got a courageous contribution award there, so that gave him 160,000 credits. Even after spamming gold, which he did, 73,700 profit. Would have been just shy of 20,000 if he hadn't been running a premium, and 2,300 XP. Absolute blinder of a game. Did all he could, despite what the tier 10s thought. But then he is a noob. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom, signing out.